Hello, Extreme Tubers, and welcome back to Let's Play Xenonauts with me, BlueAnkylo. We have today a medium shot down, but it's not a normal medium, it's an extreme medium. And there will be an alien base for later, but not right now. We'll save that for, next time, probably. Last episode was a pretty long shot-down terror battleship. It was pretty fun. We won. It was scary, but we totally won. Now, with the research going on, we've researched a Sonda. This guy is one of those mixed-role interceptors. It's got technically 2 normal hardpoints, which is kind of weird. It's a new role, apparently. Basically, it has 1 cannon, or cannon weapon, and 1 anti-missile. But it's actually not good against interceptors. So I don't know what you would use this on. I guess it can shoot down incoming enemy missiles and still have a weapon. But only a normal mount. And a normal mount isn't shooting down larges or terror battleships. I mean, I guess you could take out scouts and mediums, maybe, but so can everything else. So I don't really know the purpose of this thing. It's less agile than our interceptors, and does way less damage. Oh, I guess it has its normal mount, so you can have a missile. Yeah, okay. So it must be meant to be 1 plasma missile, basically, so how much damage this will do, plus an anti-missile. It's probably meant for corvettes. I think scouts and corvettes. It'll shoot down their missiles and then shoot missiles back at them. Assuming, 1200 damage will kill them. Yeah, 1 could kill a medium scout, probably. And strike corvettes are medium. Maybe a wing of 2 Sondas could take it down. I don't think it has quite enough damage. So a wing of 3. That seems like a lot of investment just to take down a medium, which a couple torpedoes takes it out. I don't know. Anyway, researching. Lots of things to research. I'd like to check out this assault operator next, because boy, would that be awesome if he unlocks some more data hacks. I wonder if it's cheaper to make that aircraft. 1112. Not much different. I guess it uses more computers than the other ones. Just puts a different bottleneck on the construction. Alright, as soon as we get a good launch window, we can take out this, oh yeah! Sorry, future tubers. In between, I queued up the replacement Cat Tankulo, and it turns out they build real fast. So there you go. Cat Tankulo returns. It's still a tank. It's not a heavy tank anymore, but it's a tier 2 tank. So that's gotta help. We will need to build it a weapon, though. I think it can equip... It could probably equip the pulse laser or the division machine gun, but those are tier 1. We could give it... I'm almost positive it can equip, like, almost anything. Scimitars are nice, because medium tanks can often equip, like, both the heavy weapons and the medium weapons. So if we look at vehicle weapons, we could either build it another AP Alenium cannon, which has been really effective for me, but I think I'll want to show off a mag machine gun. Plasma bolts are also pretty cool, but the mag machine gun is pretty fun. If you remember when we researched it long ago, the mag machine gun, 45 damage times 30 with some armor mitigation. Compared to the old machine gun, it's like triple the damage. So, pretty good. It runs out of ammo pretty quick, though. Is the music cued by Robert? No, he only cues You're Not Alone. Alright, B team has a million things to disassemble. We gotta get some dense fiber to make more scimitars, so gotta disassemble those vehicles. Probably about time to launch. Alright, Bollywood. We'll do the Andron server officer. It's not a huge rush, but these scimitars really do use a ton of fiber. Oh look, we can make two. We can make two of them here. We're totally solid. Oh, heavy fighter as well. So this is a straight upgrade over the tier 1 fighter. It's just one cannon, one normal, very, very agile, low HP. But it's now a tier 2 version. So instead of, I guess the idea is Sonda is a missile plus an anti-missile. The heavy fighter is either a cannon and an anti-missile or a cannon plus a missile. Your preference, which ones are going to be more effective. I'm not in a big rush to build them anyway. In fact, I'm in such a rush not to build them that I'm going to go sell some more because I need the money. And we keep shooting them down, and they're worth big bucks. So, just to keep the engineers working. I'm in such a rush not to build any. Alright, mag machine gun. I do want this shot cannon going one of these days. We actually haven't built a single one yet. And then, before I forget, base 1, cat tankulo, mag machine gun. Ratatatata. Of course, we can't actually build the shot cannon because classic problem, not enough ballistic or energy cores. Fine, just keep ripping your drones apart for now. We'll get there. Or we'll do some more research. Alien toxin rifles. These were one of those green bullets on the last mission, and maybe today's mission, that do 60 chemical damage. So against your wolf armor that reduces that by 15, that's 45. 2 shots, you're dead. Ooh, alien toxin technology. Don't mind if I do. Alright, crash site 114. We've shot down a lot of UFOs. Don't worry, by the end of the game we'll be at, like, crash site 500. Oh yeah, prelude. Skip? Sure. You know what? That's okay. Some good spooky Kefka music is perfect for a new extreme UFO up north. Alright. So, unlike the Terror battleship, there probably won't be 70 aliens. But, what makes a landing ship extreme? Oh, we're in a corner! Isn't that so nice? Compared to the last mission? Alright, very, very large map. Maybe even larger than the last one. Yeah, it's a pretty square map even. Okay, that helps. It gives us a little bit more space to play with. How does the tank get out? Oh, it can fit around the corner. Now, Arctic maps can be a bit of a pain. There's often water hazards. So it's an Andron map. That's not quite what I was hoping, but maybe we'll see some new Androns. Alright. Well, we know where he is, at least. Let's see, don't... Because of where he is... Maybe what I do is, We're gonna blow up that tree. We do have some shock grenades. Yeah, the A-team gets, like, little to no Androns. They all end up on C or B team. Alright, Aaron. 1 shot out of 3. Gross. Alright, that's good enough. Can't complain, you got your kill. Alright. Probably gonna want to throw some smoke down. Yeah. We're a little bit too exposed on the left. We can hide behind the tank a bit. And I want to get my sniper into a position that might be able to have a shot next turn. And then my quad power armors. Aaron didn't forget his weapon. Yeah, pretty much. Where's Thorinum? Get out there. Alright. First turn deployed. Don't die on me now. That was a Robo Reaper shooting something from long range. That's something with a minigun or... Oh, actually, it's probably a light drone. Low damage, but amazing suppression. Robo-Dog. Sure. I have faith in Thorinum. He can take him out. Close! How about Granola? There you go. Sniper getting work done there. Looks like there's probably a house down this way. Don't worry, I have a plan for this angle as well. Someone has a plan. We'll probably get up to this rock for cover next turn, or this tree. But for this turn, more smoke. Yeah, given the range, it's not too bad. The, what am I trying to say? The antimatter tech is generally more accurate than, the other miniguns. Alright, I would like to maybe spot that drone that's suppressing us. Not quite, hey? I'm sure it's not too far away, but... I'm gonna send Duke Nukem along the edge. He's got the big armor on. We're nearing the corner. There's just so little cover here, and I only have so many smoke grenades, so... Just splitting these guys up. That's a little bit much. Next song. Alright. Light drone does nothing. That'll be an Andron with a plasma cannon. Another light drone. Eh. We really do need to get eyes on that light drone. The infinite range and vision of the aliens never ceases to drive me insane. Well, there's the Andron that was shooting at us. This guy's gonna be a problem. Okay, there's a problem. Duke is not... Yeah, okay, I forgot. It's an extreme mission. Don't forget, guys, it's extreme. I got... Yeah, I mean, over my head. That's bad. This is another dumb map, you know? I just want to take a second here to say, our first two Terror Soldier maps are garbage. Like, this is a nice large map, but there is absolutely no cover. A gigantic open field. And the aliens see twice as far as we do and have weapons. There's only so many smoke grenades you can carry, I mean. We couldn't shoot even if we wanted to. Well... And this is even too long for the sniper, right? Like, there's so little cover, I basically have to put the sniper just somewhere and hope that they have a shot next turn. Because there is literally no cover I can move up to. It's not good for them. I don't like this map at all. It's nice that they give us some space with no aliens attacking us, but you'll see. There's a reason I'm mad, and it's mostly about the slightly discolored Andron with a glowing blue weapon. Might as well move up where we can. Probably shouldn't have grouped these guys up. Let's put a bit more space between the tank and them. If I'm lucky, they'll shoot at the tank. Make the tank look appeasing. Unfortunately, these guys... There's not much I can do. There really is just... What else can I do? Alright, Reaper over there. That's not a big deal. Plasma cannon, not the end of the world. Yeah, straight through the armor like nothing. And invisible Andron, that's good. We were just talking about those earlier. That's the drone. This actually lured out a lot of shots. That's gonna suppress everyone. I mean, I'm trying to get vision, but I can't see it. Okay, we finally found the drone. I would say number one priority, if we can kill it, we have to kill it. Good use of the antimatter sniper there. Because it just keeps stealing all of our TUs. Now, seeing as Duke survived, which honestly was a little bit lucky, we're gonna go send him up, see if he can deal with this right now. Yeah, that's kind of what I figured. Two plasmas, come on. Okay, 191 damage there. We did succeed in Duke doing a lot of shredding, because normally this would not have done very much damage. Right into the water. Alright, how about the tank? Excellent! We got him. He's not, well, I mean, phase 1 complete. Alright, that's not even the worst, though. That guy had antimatter weapon of his own, which is annoying, but we did fine. Shock. Sure, it'd be nice to use my shock rocket, which is built for this. Or Thorinum firing a weapon. You know. Okay. I mean, I'm glad I moved my snipers up like that. That was successful. Aaron had all of his TUs sapped by a Robo Reaper that we can't see. There's really nothing we can do about this guy right now. I'm gonna send Doomed Guy up there. I think I'll send Evan up here as well. I wouldn't bet that there's nothing left on this angle. Alright, well, this is a good win. That was a good win. This is not great. That's not great. I think there's another drone over there, too. Robo Reaper doing his thing. Oh, right! I forgot about the invisible one! Ah! Shock rocket. Don't you kill. I need that shock rocket right now. Yeah, there's the other drone. Also being a complete jerk. Okay, that could have been worse. Danny took a little bit of damage. Nobody else took damage. It's probably another Andron. It's just cheating because I can't see it. Anyway, this is our first launch of a shock rocket. Let's see how this thing does. I could... No, we don't have an angle on the drone anyway. I'm not impressed. I give that a 1 out of 10. That didn't kill it either. Okay, Thorinum, we're quickly running out of shots. A 4 out of 10? Nah. If I had used a plasma explosive, it would have done more damage. The only reason, like, the shock rockets are more expensive than plasma rockets by a lot. The only reason to use them is if they're going to be better than a plasma rocket. Because plasma rockets are basically free. And it did not do as much damage as they would have. Anyway, Thorinum's got one of them. Would have been cool if I could have lined them up. Rockets do reload faster from the belt. Yeah, I remember. I think he said that last night. Or last stream. How is this thing not dead? Okay, we got it. Whatever that was taking a lot of heat. Okay. I'm just going to put the Duke right here. Get my snipers into some sort of cover. It'd be nice to kill that drone. Maybe. Alright, Aaron, go. You got like 7 shots here. I know they're long shots. You just need like 1. Come on. Good job, Aaron. That makes a big difference. Alright. We'll let Danny heal himself up a little bit. Things are looking okay so far. Who knows what's back there, though? Okay. We're in some cover now. Tank's looking good. There is Robo Reapers, so the tank might want to stay back. We'll get to see what this is shortly. I think there might be 1 Robo Reaper up here, 1 Robo Reaper over there. Also, I think one of the farmers knocked him into phase 2. Oh look, it's a Robo Dog, but he's black. Unleash hell. Well, just like his first form, it did nothing. But, well, in theory, I would have maybe had a sniper, antimatter shot that would have worked. But 136, miss. All right. Okay. We got him. Shock weapons work really well. I just didn't have anyone with shock weapons nearby, other than Kleber. Okay, good. Still a Robo Dog. They're not that hard to kill. Okay, what's next? Probably a Robo Reaper, like 100%. Yeah. What do we want to do about him? Could give him an armor piercing rocket. If he stays there. It's a bit dangerous in there. Let's not run up yet. So he lost his force shield, but he's still in range mode. I think I'm gonna wait until next turn to start moving up. Yeah. I should check out what the invisible one was. That's fine. It's kind of wasting his turn there. Ah, Robo-Dog. Ah, Robo-Dog. And this is why I'm not rushing forward. Alright. Honestly, compared to the massive, this is not bad. But in case you didn't put 2 and 2 together, the gimmick for the extreme ships is that they also have terror troops. Yeah, I had a feeling that would suppress. Not too much of a surprise. We'll take this 95. If it gets blocked by the radar dish, I'll be annoyed. Excellent. 264, straight to phase 3. So I guess what this was another, another one of these. That's why it would have turned into a box. Another reason not to have rushed forward. But yes, Thornum found another Robo-Dog. So that means what it was originally was, well, a Terror Andron. Yeah, that's all there was there. Okay. That's why we just waited a couple turns. Just be patient. Yeah, the antimatter minigun is a pretty good counter for Robo-Dogs. Make no mistake. There's someone back there. His superpower is that he turns into a box. Honestly, the phase 2 Terror Androns are just training you up for what phase 3 and phase 4 nightmares will bring. These guys aren't too hard to handle. As long as you've got shock weapons or antimatter weapons. It's just prep for next phase. Now, keep in mind, antimatter is pretty hard to get. There's no guarantee you would really have any right now. And there's another Robo Reaper over there, sounds like. Hopefully Evan has enough TU to kill this guy. Let's get Danny a little bit out of the way. If you're obsessed with capture... Well, that only really works if you know the mechanics. If you're just playing it blind, not watching anybody, not really worrying about it. If you're just playing it the way XCOM is normally played, you probably won't have antimatter. Oh, it's actually a full-on drone. Okay. Well, let's see how the plasma sniper does. 70. 249. The truth is, the first one did a lot of damage that shredded a lot of armor. I bet you we'll be able to finish it off. Duke, take after the Thorinum. Yeah, he was basically dead. Plasma, and then a little bit of ballistics. Good combo. Alright, tank. Exploring time. Should still be a Robo Reaper up here. Send Kleber up. Throwing him up. Oh, we spotted him. There he is. I guess move up a little bit more. I honestly would rather these guys took the stun damage than the tank. Ballistics works really well on drones. It's always opposite of the their boss species. Or, I mean, that's the standard anyway. If you're fighting a civilian tank, you want to use... Civilians are weak to lasers, so against a civilian tank, you want to use a kinetic, but against a Sizen cyber disc, where where Sizens are usually weak to kinetic, you want to use energy on a cyber disc. And then drones, I forget, I don't know. You want to use shock weapons. Honestly, against all of them, just use shock weapons. But if you don't have them, you know, whatever's second. We're gonna head up this way. Yeah, I think the tank can take the lead on this side, and then she'll take the lead on that side. Oh, another Robodog. Well, that's fun. That's very dangerous. I'm glad you hit both of those. But I gotta say, firing antimatter right next to our guys, it's a little scary. Oh, a black Robodog. That'll be a little bit harder. A little bit more solid. Well, if you caught everything in phase 1, then in phase 2, as soon as you kill a normal soldier, you should get antimatter tier 1. That did not do very much damage. Kind of want to send Thornum up against the Robo Reaper though. Get this moving along. There you go. Feel like that was his better use. And then oh, that's why we keep backup shock rifles. If you miss, you might kill my tank. Don't miss. Excellent. Squatchameel. You can get paid now. I guess I had another volley there with the bear. Okay, that was too easy. Probably should reload the plasma. Easy though, so easy. Andron terror missions are probably their easiest at phase 2. If you have shock weapons, especially if you have shock weapons. If you don't have shock weapons, they're pretty brutal, but they will be much worse. Oh, look, there it is. In tier 2, or tier 3 and 4. Just get some space out of there. After seeing a couple buildings fall down on us, I am less inclined to leave people inside of them if I can help it. Alright, now it looks like a normal landing ship. We did one of those last live stream, or a couple streams ago. There's a reasonable chance there's nothing left outside the UFO. Seeing as that's the corner there. Okay, cool. Forward momentum. We'll keep Thornum guarding that entrance. Something came out that door. A couple somethings. Okay, more than I was expecting. Sorry about that, Danny. Apparently they shot you to pieces. We'll take a look at the door in a second, but let's heal up. Well, it was a good med kit while it lasted. So what happened there? Oh, they had a Harridan! I wasn't expecting them to have Harridans. Yeah, I was suppressed. Too bad. Doesn't matter. Didn't kill him, but it looked pretty. This should do it. Evan from behind. Okay. I don't really want to move Thornum up there if I can help it. You have line of sight, or smooth attack, what do we call it? Okay, that was pathetic. Who was that? Kleber. What do you think you're doing? Send me in. No. There's stuff behind the door. I do have more shock rockets somewhere for later if I want them. Oh, I guess now that the tree is gone, I can probably shoot and get out of there. It's almost dead. It just seems like a waste to go full on a minigun. It's not out of the way. Alright, I don't know why Granola can always throw so poorly, but that was still a good throw. You can handle the heat. Well, I mean, Doomed Guy survived. Danny did take a lot of damage when he got hit. Let's try to get him in a little bit more cover. So we still need to clear the left flank out, just in case. Although, nothing's shooting us from this side. No! It's the weapon I hate the most. I was hoping we could go a little longer without seeing this one. Introducing the Toxic Cannon. It ignores armor because it's chemical damage. It also doesn't care about your shield. Is Duke alive? Well, let's see if he can get out of there. We found it. Ah, this is bad. Here I was just thinking, what a nice, happy little corner I had. This is real bad, actually. Caught me off guard. Well, I mean, Thornham will probably live. So, you know, power armor is the only thing that's keeping Duke alive. I guess his best chance is to get behind the tank. And then we'll have to look at healing him next turn. So he's only bleeding a bit, but standing in the green gas will kill you dead. If you remember, the toxic rifle did something like 50 damage per hit. Some toxic nonsense is no threat to me. This gun right here, and you can see it looks the same as the guy that had the gun down here. This guy had some sort of antimatter rifle. It looks the same, but this is the actual one. This has killed so many of my dudes on tier 2. You have no idea. This is basically the reason I have Don't Die On Me mod installed. This guy is dead. There's nothing we can do. One shot dead. I'm so glad it happened. I was really hoping we could avoid it, but that's the problem. Kleber, you're so lucky that we play on easy escape mode, but that weapon is so cheap. Like, I don't know how to... It's just the cheapest crap. Sure, why not? Tank is immune to it? Immune enough. Enough that I would rather it shot the tank than anyone else. Well... yeah, that's fine. No more cover. Not like that really helps us, but... there's a Reaper back there, but okay, Duke. Oh man, the Reaper actually crushed your TUs. Look, best odds are killing it right now. No. Okay, well, I tried. Well, Thornham said he could take a hit. Technically, you'll have cover. I think I forgot about Aaron back here. That was dumb. I don't think that's going to change much, but could have had him up closer. Nothing Danny can do. Evan. No, nothing these guys can really do. Yep, that's everybody. Let's see what he does this turn. Lucky it was not a direct hit. Miniguns don't seem that good at the range. Well, this is a bad map for miniguns. Only because, yeah. Oh, he started his turn in the gas. As soon as your turn starts, you're dead. Yeah. Kill. Kill. Alright. Only 2 deaths to our first toxic cannon. Is that good? I don't know. This is the cheapest, crappiest weapon ever. Alright, Thornum. I don't know if you'll be able to kill this guy on your own due to the whole time unit stealing, but we'll see how you can do from about here. Did you see another alien over there? Oh, are you kidding me? No. Well, as people continue to drop like flies, we don't really have any more rockets that are going to help. We definitely need to be a little bit closer here. At least the toxic cannon guy is dead, right? Sorry, but I didn't want to spoil it, but yeah, the terror mission we had against the massive UFO, there could have been enemies that had these weapons. We got a little bit lucky they didn't have those weapons. They had antimatter cannons and toxic pistols and toxic rifles. This was our first toxic cannon, and that's exactly how it do. As far as I know, there's nothing we can do at this point in the game. Power armor gives you a small chance not to die. Clearly not enough if you start your turn in the cloud. But if you're not wearing power armor, one shot will always kill you, as far as I can tell. They'll shoot you, you'll take chemical damage on the enemy's turn, and at the beginning of our turn, you'll take another tick of chemical damage at the beginning of the turn, just like fire and every other terrain effect. And, well, you'll be dead. So, I kind of think it's the dumbest weapon in X Division, actually. And basically, if you're playing, like, you know, Iron Man or whatever with no, you know, death is permanent, basically, then, I don't know how you can survive it, really. Okay, we got shot. That wasn't really as impressive as I would have liked, but okay. Alright, we got him to phase 2. I was hoping that we would kill this guy before the dog pops. I actually don't want the tank really very close to it, to be honest. So, it's not... I know I was just saying not that long ago, oh, Phase 2 Andron terror missions are the easiest. Well, their bodies are not that hard to kill. It's just their terror troops can have the terror weapons, but any of the terror species can have those, so... Whether you're fighting, what am I saying? Sizen terror units or civilian terror units. If they have chemical cannons. Oh, another guy. Very brave here. I didn't think he'd come out. But yeah, if you're fighting Sizen or Sizen, Harridan, civilian, Wraith, they can all have those weapons too. But only the terror versions. Is there any armor that makes you immune? Not that we can create right now. So basically what worked here is Squatchameel took some stun damage so that Thornum can kill this guy. There we go. And then Granola, I never reloaded, so get out of the way. And we're gonna have the tank do 0 damage. Shred some armor. 1 tank shot, 2 plasma shots, killed him. It's alright. Okay, so this team successful with some losses. We still need to take out the actual UFO, of course. Poor soldiers. Poor brave soldiers. We've got a Haradan who's being dumb, so we'll knock him out of the sky. Evan? Wow. Okay, next. Doom guy. Well, he's pretty dead now. Antimatter cannons. Fun. Alright, we can do this with 8 soldiers. That's fine. We still have 3 power armors. But yeah, I've had missions like this go where, basically, I wasn't bringing stacks of 4 power armor, and I've run into these toxic cannon jerks on. Doesn't always have to be Andron. And, they just start one-shotting you from very long range. They're actually probably worse on Haradan on a civilian mission. Because the civilian Haradan can fly, and they're particularly good at sniping at long range. So they'll be shooting you halfway across the map, and if it hits somebody, they're dead. So I've seen make at least like 4 or 5 soldiers go down in a couple turns with like no recourse. So having 2 go down, one of which took 2 hits, could have been 3. You know, technically, this guy did take 1 hit, and I think even if I'd healed him up, it would have been too late. But he did take 1 hit and survived. Whereas this guy insta-gibbed. First shot killed him. Wolf armor only has 15 chemical protection, which is basically the problem. But Predator armor has, what is it, 40 or 45 chemical armor, I think? It still doesn't really make much difference, as you can see. Okay, time to head on in. The big boy breach. Does it go through shields? Well, okay. The reason it's the cannons do area of effect damage, just like our cannons. Our cannon, wherever it is, would go through shields. They also have toxic pistols and toxic rifles, which work kind of like our pistols and rifles do. Those ones would hit a shield, and the shield would take the toxic damage first, or the chemical damage. But the cannons ignore your shield just the way all area of effects ignore shields. Oh, very brave. Okay. I didn't think you'd be able to survive that. Thornum, time to clear the door. Alright. I'm being a little bit gutsy here, make no mistake. But I have confidence that we're through the worst of it. Thing is, we could find another guy with a toxic cannon in here in no time. We should probably be smart. So the 2 that we can sort of see are on the 2nd floor. That was just a regular soldier with a regular Mattergy gun, and another guy with another heavy Mattergy. Okay. Let's just bust the door. I suppose we should probably like reload and stuff, but these guys are on the 2nd floor. It looks scary, but they're not actually shooting at us. Alright, shock weapons are good. Sniper, actually, I wonder if I should go switch to the dead guys. I want to use these shock charges. But I'm missing one of my riflemen that would have a shock rifle. I don't trust the antimatter cannon in close range. I think actually it'd be wiser to bring this than this. Oh, out of TU. We'll pick it up next turn. Alright, home stretch. We can do this. I do have some shock grenades. I haven't used them yet. Let's see. Chemicals basically useless. Yeah, okay. Let's take a little bit of a timeout here. Make sure we can throw the shock grenades easily. Oh yeah, rockets. Right. There's a couple things. There we go. We're gonna leave these. Just in case we get a good option. It's 2:20 a.m. I'm up super late. Make no mistake. This is a late night Ankylo. Probably up later than I should be, but I'm having a good time. This will definitely be the last mission, though. Do any of my power armors have shock grenades? I don't think I've got, like, tons of shock grenades out there, is kind of the thing. Like, we built a few, but I still haven't really tested them out enough. So I haven't really committed to building a lot. Anyway, this will hopefully remind me to use them a little bit. If you've got them. Obviously not the stun grenades. Okay, we can do this. Hopefully the ground floor is clear. We'll have to check the side rooms. Teleport. It's only a 2-floor UFO. Definitely going power armor before the unarmored soldiers. I'm gonna say the shock rifle is more likely to be useful than the antimatter sniper. Same thing here. I didn't have any other backup. These guys are just stopping because they spot the boss on the second floor. You can kind of cheese it a little bit if you keep someone outside in the right spot. Some of these UFOs, if you're looking at them from the front, you kind of get a little vision inside. I consider it cheating, so I probably won't really do much, but you can get an idea where they are on the second floor before you open the door. Now, I have found them hiding out in the engine room a couple times. Yeah. Including this time. How do we deal with him? I don't know. For now, we back up. That's a big engine. Let's check the other side with Thornton. I bet you there's only one, though. Yeah. So how do we deal with that punk? That wasn't exactly the plan, but that was pretty impressive. Danny's having a rough day, though, I gotta say. Alright, come on, Danny. Kill him. Easy peasy. Yep, totally what I meant to do. Didn't I call that? So, you know, in case you blinked, we just had Evan here do an Overwatch minigun fire, which blew up everything on the side of the UFO, including the engine, which did hit the Andron for a fair amount of damage. Unfortunately, it still got its shot off on Danny, but I was impressed. Now, we do have to deal with the Andron server, yeah. Unfortunately, that was a situation where he had a cannon-type weapon that just ignored our, it ignored our shield. So yeah, Andron servers, we've seen before a couple times. I do have a bit of a plan. It's an experimental plan, but I have something to try at least. At least the music is ramping up well. Alright, the end turns are getting a little quicker. Maybe the aliens aren't gonna come find us now. Alright, so this is very similar to a Corvette second floor, where this is the final door, everything's behind it. It's probably not as bad of a breach as in a large cruiser. Obviously, there's some big things back there. Alright. I can't risk Doomed Guy doing a reaction shot. Okay, is that everybody? I'm down 2, so, you know, we're not at full strength. Okay, I should switch 2 of these guys, because I've got a plan. A crazy plan. Okay, next turn. I guess one thing before we do that. Get it. Oh, yeah, space. Oh, you know what we can do? It's probably not a bad idea to reload before we go up there anyway. Oh, I should switch around here. We'll move them over. Okay, equipment space is becoming a bit of an issue. Well, we don't need these chemical grenades for nothing. There we go. It's a crazy strategy. I have high hopes in it. I'm just worried that while we're sitting here getting it all set up, something's gonna come down and eat us. Alright, shock charge ready to go. Shock charge ready to go. Door openers 1, door opener 2, minigun backup, generic backup, generic backup. I'm gonna put a quick save down. We're gonna end turn, next turn we're gonna go. Okay, so the strategy. Someone's gonna open these doors, probably from the middle, and then we're gonna from this side throw shock grenades, shock charges over. Will this work? Find out shortly. This is assuming we have the TUs to move up and throw them. I think we will, though. As long as you're not also opening the door. Now, there is a trick. We can also trigger the shock charges this turn if we blow them up while they're on the ground. rather than waiting till next turn starting. Which I could see throwing a grenade from here. And then backup miniguns. I don't know what they're doing. Like I said, they're just backup. We'll figure them out after we open the door. Alright. Try not to die, everybody. What do we see? Not a lot, actually. We're getting real close to the hub. And it's also 165% accurate. Or we could throw it at this corner and trust this guy, maybe? But you can't throw it over those things. These stupid... I hate those things so much. I think we try to throw it here. To hit them both. Hit a counter. Actually, that was kind of nice. It opened up our shot. See, I kind of suspect that there's more in the corner here. Come on, shock charge. Okay. So, we can either end the turn and let these explode, or we can not end the turn and make them explode. Well, we took the boss down. We didn't kill this guy in one shot. Throwing C4 at them, yeah. I think the blue goo will do a lot of EMP damage to him on the beginning of the next turn, which is kind of why you want to explode them now, I think. But I don't think we'll be able to blow up the other one. Right, he had a shock charge. Oh, sweet! Come on, good grenade. That's pretty effective. On the off chance it doesn't kill him. Nah, it's gonna kill him, right? I don't think it did anything. I don't think the blue goo on the ground even works. It's one of those things. Well, I mean, we lit him on fire. If the hub is down, though, he shouldn't be getting reaction fire. Cheater. Turns out there was more. That was the actual hub. This was a fake. You know, I'm not even surprised. Unfortunately, this means that we're killing him last, which, you know, we don't get all the rewards. It's a phony! We got you baited. Alright, so we didn't get the final drop, but that's alright. So we got the data core. We got the Robodog Terror Soldier Corpse. This is the darker Terror Soldiers, the darker Androns. They are considered Robodog Terror Soldier Corpses. And another dark weapon. Add that to our pile of toxic and dark weapons. So, yeah, Duke and Kleber should have died. Thanks to my hacks, they do not. They're still out for a long time, but yeah. Basically, toxic cannons, we're lucky we didn't see them on the battleship. This is what they do. And if you're not playing like I am, I don't know, man. Expect 2 or 3 deaths pretty much guaranteed. I can't think of a good way to not get them. So yes, good mission, hard fought, and not as crazy as the battleship. We actually missed one. Oh, the one we missed was probably the respawning boss. That's all, I think. The shock charges work pretty well. I think if I'd hit the boss with it, it would have been a lot better, but... shock charges, I'd give them another chance. Not as much alloys and illinium as I was hoping, but... okay. And we have more things to research. Keeping our research guys busy, busy, busy. We actually have a good start on dark tech. I'm pretty sure we need dark pistol and dark rifle before we can get any more progress, but basically, toxic weapons are kind of the tier 1 terror weapons, and you'll see in phase 1 like a toxic pistol at least. In tier 2, you'll see all the rest of the toxic weapons. And then dark weapons are kind of the tier 2 specific, you know, terror weapon. And I'm pretty sure these are the guys that do the incendiary, you know, armor ignoring damage, so... might relate to our own antimatter tech at some point. In fact, you can pretty much guarantee it will. Because our antimatter tech is far from over. Anyway, it's been a pretty long episode. We'll need to plan our next base mission pretty soon. We'll let the dropship get home. We ran out of medium drone wreckages. Okay, that's fine. I guess we did them all. But yeah, I was pretty happy with that. Cyberdisk, hey. The first mission only cost us a cat 10 kilo. The second mission was 2 deaths that were, well, nearly unavoidable. I don't know. It's possible someone better than me could have prevented those deaths, maybe by being smart and something. But I don't know how you would have done it, really. I've been trying for a while to find a way not to let the toxic cannons kill me, and I can't think of anything. Anyway, that's our first Terror battleship. If we capture more, we will get a whole bunch of high-tech gear, kind of like the Terror carrier, except even more. We can check it as well. And thanks to our shooting down, we'll learn about another special aircraft, very similar to the Firebird. But this one actually might be worth building if we get enough parts for it. But basically, we'll need to keep shooting down terror battleships to get Lotuses. And they are pretty cool. They have torpedoes and 2 missile mounts, which means they can have an anti-missile and a damage missile and a torpedo. And they're also fast. I think they can do barrel rolls. So they're actually better than our bombers. Whereas the Firebird for Tier 1 was just sort of like, might be worth it, but again, you have to survive these. And we did... oh, this is kind of good. Does this give me the data hack? No. But it does unlock advanced toxin tech. Almost better, actually. Wow, I was not expecting that we would unlock advanced toxin tech this early. Doesn't say much. Some of these are, like, missable. So, you know, that's pretty cool. Anyway, the B team has returned. I should probably stop the clock pretty quick here. Basically, we should do this base mission soon. I guess Team 1... well, Drow took a lot of damage. We might want to wait until Team 1 is a little bit more powered up. Team 2 is shot up pretty bad. 2 guys out for a long time, 2 guys out for a while. Team C might be more together, but they're also not as geared. You should see the other guy, yeah, that's true. So, I just don't want to let this base grow. So, a little bit of time is fine, but we don't want to let it grow into a bigger base. I don't know how long that will take, but point is you got to get it done before that happens. So we do get some automatic autopsies on the Wraiths, or the Terror Soldiers. They just have better armor and better weapons than their brethren, basically. And they give you some garbage. We really need to capture them alive, usually to get advanced toxin technology. So that was kind of lucky that we got that. It is part of the random tech tree, I'm quite certain. Advanced, or just general alien toxin technology. So, we actually, like I said, usually you need to do all the toxic weapons and more of the Terror Soldiers. But, maybe this will start to get some advanced chemical gas. Speaking of which, maybe we'll get some advanced chemical gas. I've been saying our chemical grenades aren't very good for a while. They've been not very powerful for tier 2. There's your Terror Soldier autopsy again. They have denser armor. They can also have terror or toxic cannons, I believe. We're researching so friggin' fast, it's ridiculous. I should probably end the episode pretty quick, but I just want to see some of this cool new tech. So, advanced alien toxin hasn't given us anything yet, but maybe in the future. Maybe for some antimatter tech later. So that was quite lucky. I don't think we're going to have enough dark weapons to unlock dark tech yet. Dark tech is a little bit harder to nail. We should probably do the DNA analysis before long. But the Robodogs. Man, there's so much stuff queued up. Most of these are just a couple things to disassemble, I'm sure, but... So I think what we'll do... I just want to finish like one or two more techs and then we'll call it an episode. Alien alloy hardening. This is one of those techs that will unlock a ton of stuff, but probably not right now. This is just the next tier of materials science, basically. And we will need this for bigger ships, bigger tanks, better power armor, but nothing at the moment. That's why I wasn't rushing for it. It's the same idea as anti-grav tech will lead to more stuff in the future. No rap allowed. If we can just get a little bit more time passed, then the very beginning of the next episode will be, or the next live stream, we'll be ready to take on this outpost. Just trying to let people heal up a little bit so that we're ready to go for next time. Anyway, Extreme Landing Ship also gives you stuff you can use towards your Firebirds and Lotuses. So it does give you better disassembly than of its tier, of other UFOs of this tier, basically. It's not particularly hard to shoot down, but full of terror troops, which makes it a lot harder to complete the ground mission, as you probably saw. But yeah, this guy giving you the extreme controls and heavy weapons, and same idea as the Terror Battleship. Stuff that you can't get otherwise. So, that's pretty cool. We've got all the Tier 2 the Phase 2 ships except for one. We're missing, I think, what's it called? There's a Light Scout of some sort. It's got a different name. Smart Rifle. Oh yeah, that antimatter's probably good. Shuttle, that's the one. Thornum remembers. Dark Pistol. So this is where, if you want to read more about how these things work, they don't do very much damage, just like our antimatter weapons, but they ignore all your armor. Your shield guys do work well against these, but there are antimatter cannons which ignore shields, so anyway, our antimatter tech is actually better than theirs right now, which is kind of funny. I mean, I'm curious if we can get the basic dark tech, but I really doubt it. I don't have any of my engineers sleeping, no. Oh, they're just building the shot cannons, yeah. How far away? Yeah, that's all I want to do. I want to show you the advanced radar thing. Advanced chemical gas. The first time I played through my first version of X Division on the previous version, this was like a few months ago in 2019. I never unlocked advanced chemical grenades, and I was in tier 3 or 4 anyway, and I never even got this, and here we are in tier 2 getting it. Dark assaults. It's you know, not that it uses antimatter. It's just dark. It's spooky. Yeah, this dark cannon's pretty bad too. Bad for us. Yeah, we're gonna go until we have finished completing our buildings. And then we'll call that a good cutoff point. We'll research as much as we can before that. There we go. Quantum cryptology, quantum cryptology, quantum cryptology. And also the dark cannon all at the same time. Convenient. It doesn't do a ton of damage, just ignores armor and shields and everything. And we'll queue up probably the chem rocket at this point. So those will be fun to learn about in the future. These are all good, nice little techs. In the future, although we probably don't have a lot to disassemble right now, we will be able to get some antimatter cores from these things, which is something we will want later on. And, yeah, I mean, that's not bad, right? And then what I was going to say was now that we've got the Quantum Cryptology Center, we'll be able to identify UFOs that attack us. So we should do the base first, like probably right now is a good time. But this will let us see what the missions and aliens on the craft are before we send them, which could be very useful. Now, it also counts, in case you're wondering, as a radar. So right now this is like 4 effective radar. In vanilla Xenonauts, your maximum is 3. Your radius doesn't increase as you build more than 3 radar stations. But in X Division, it's actually 4. Or it's not 4, it's like infinite. You can build like 12 of them. So it kind of disincentivizes building a lot of bases with big radar, because you get a bigger area by building them all in the same place. Now, just like we were talking about earlier with, I think Rides a while back, or maybe it was Drew, I don't know, one of you guys, not having enough room to build all your stuff, you could similarly not put radar in your soldier bases and stack it all up in your extra bases. Because if we had gigantic radiuses for the other bases, these guys wouldn't even need it. The shuttle is just the light scout for tier 2. We just haven't seen one yet. Remember the light scout from phase 1? So yeah, you don't need radar everywhere, and because you can build more than 3, and it's the same price, but you get more area for the same buck. The difference between 1 and 2 is less than 2 and 3, and so on and so forth. Yeah, you could probably save some money and space by doing it differently. I think I'll be okay like this. What I might end up doing is destroying one of them. I kind of didn't set it up properly. I guess I would destroy 2 of them and put one over here instead of the plasma battery, and then I could fit another engineer. Because I'd kind of like to have 4 later on. Like, this is more for phase 3. I'd like to have 4 workshops, and I don't really care about the plasma battery long term. And but I still like to have at least the 3 radar total. Although we've got 4 right now, which is nice. But anyway, we've got there's a little bit of overlap that we don't really need. But we got pretty good coverage of most of the world right now, which is nice. And I think we're going to end the episode here. So we got some cool stuff to look forward to. Probably after chemicals, we'll look at... we've been holding off on the DNA and zombie process for a while. This is also related to chemical tech, but maybe a tier above advanced. I think sometimes you need these to even get advanced, but just the way the RNG on the tech tree worked, we didn't need it this time around. But yeah, tech's going real fast. We will be getting more engineers shortly, and we'll be moving some scientists around as well. so that we can build more engineers over here. Just because, clearly, I've got more stuff to do than I can keep up with. And we just did that. We just did like a massive UFO, so there's probably a lot more stuff that I didn't queue up on this one yet. And also a whole bunch of stuff for the B team that's not queued up, because we did a bunch of Androns, and there should be some Robodogs. Well, a few. But there's also going to be Terror Robodogs. We'll learn about them next time. Alright, future tubers. Good episode. Good couple episodes. We got a battleship. We got an extreme ship. We'll do an alien base. Hopefully it's a civilian. Oh, time is still passing slowly. I guess we'll show you a chem grenade. Seeing as, you know, I can't stop. I just can't quit. Grenade. Chem grenade. Advanced even. It does, basically, at a radius of 3, 70 chem damage. Instead of radius 2.5, 50 chem damage. Plus 20 might not sound like much, but because of the way armor mitigation works, if an enemy has 30 or 40 chem armor and is only taking 10 or 20 damage, now they're going up from 10 or 20 to 30, 40 and actually dying in a turn or two. So, it's good stuff. I don't know if we'll be able to build a whole lot. The trouble, this is kind of unfortunate, but we need alien toxin grenades, just like, same as stun grenades. Like, we need alien stun grenades to turn it into advanced stun grenades. So we need alien toxin grenades now, and you'll probably only get those on terror missions. Unfortunately, the massive one didn't have any, and the extreme had 2. So we can get 16 right now. I might as well queue that up. But that's it. And it's kind of hard to get more. I could make some chem rockets probably, but let's just make a bunch of grenades for now. We'll probably need to think of these as our kind of aces in the hole. They're going to be hard to craft. And at least for now. But anyway, for now, that's actually the end of the episode. Thanks for watching, future tubers. Hope you've enjoyed, and I will see you next time.